Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, Thursday, September 6th, 2018. And thinking about different things and being aware of those around us and understanding that when people strike out at others and try to discredit and defame them and attack them, and understanding that usually it is a reflection of the inner conflict of that person, that individual, their anger, frustration. And, you know, we come across this on sometimes it's continual, sometimes it's not. But as we continue to rise our vibrational frequencies, there will be those who try to lower it, try to lower the vibration by comments, by making statements, by attacking people verbally. And it is usually, about 99.9% of the time, a reflection of their inner turmoil. As we always talk about, as eternal love, happiness, forgiving, joy, and bliss, you know, oftentimes to us it doesn't make sense why somebody would, or people would attack and defame and discredit and make all kinds of accusations. It usually shows that, and I've had people write into me and talk about this subject, and that it usually shows that whoever is spewing the information has many conflicts with themselves they're dealing with, and usually it's guilt. Usually it's people make up things. They try to cause harm. They try to cause disruption. They try to dismantle attempts at love and prosperity and goodness. And usually they're hidden behind the scene of their true colors. And usually their colors usually reveal who they really are when they make accusations and attack people. And all we can do is we can send eternal love to these people and peace. And basically that's it. There's nothing else you can do. Engaging in those who would try to cause harm, emotional harm, credibility, personal affronts, to engage those people is futile. It does nothing. It feeds their anger. It feeds their attempts to dismantle or destroy. And when that happens, our response, and again reminding us that we cannot go down the dark path of lower vibrational frequencies. So when we get angry and we get mad and we get defensive and we start attacking, we fall into the trap that they have set. Basically, it's kind of baiting the way to have a confrontation. And the best thing to do is to starve their hunger for confrontation by just basically from the heart center sending them love, eternal love, peace, prosperity, joy, and bliss, and moving on. Because, see, this is the problem with some of us in humanity, that we cannot let go of ego and to try to destroy one another and try to create turmoil and harm. And it's just part of the process that we're experiencing, and we're moving on and up. They will stay in their positions of locked in third dimensional frequency as long as they exude and portray this aggressive tendency to attack others. And I've been a victim of it, and others have been a victim of it. And I'm not into doing those things of confrontation and throwing words around and making accusations and everything. I've had people claim that they've talked with me for several hours. I don't even know who they are. I don't know who they are. I've never spoken with them or anything. I've had people claim all kinds of negativity towards me. I've never met them. I've never talked with them. I've never interacted with them. And yet they seem to want to attack and irritate and be abrasive, condescending, and just continual aggressive anger tendencies, which the best thing to do is to stay away from and not engage, because it just feeds their anger and their darkness. And that's what it is. It's darkness. And we look at this planet and we all understand that by being in that area, that darkness, being manipulated, thinking that you're a wonderful person and that you love everybody and blah, 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 but you're actually in a dark hole somewhere. And it shows when you come out and you aggressively confront and attack people that you don't know, that you've never interacted with, that you've never communicated with, period. And a lot of people have fallen victim to this approach where, you speak with a forked tongue. And as Native Americans would say, the white man speaks with a forked tongue, speaks out of both sides of their mouths. And when this happens, to not engage is the best thing in the world. And I've, responded to people's emails that they've had. What do you do when you're attacked and someone that doesn't even know you, it starts to go at you verbally? You withdraw. You don't entertain the engagement. It just period. You walk away. And as you walk away, you send eternal love from your heart center, true felt, and you disperse this abrasion, this confrontation that they want to keep engaging you. I've had people tell me that they've just been in a public place and someone just comes up to them and starts trying to create a conflict, just an aggressive conflict. Just, I don't know, what the anger is within that person. But if you're not angry, and here's a prime example, if you're not angry with yourself and you love yourself and you're progressing and your vibrational frequency is rising and you're becoming connected with your higher self, with your God spark, and your forward vision is of peace and prosperity and joy for all of humanity, then you can't engage in that. It's just crazy. Why would you lower your vibrational frequency and become combative? So, as we look at today's meditation, we look at humanity as a whole, and what do we do with those that are full of anger? Fear. Usually the anger comes with fear. Aggressive tendencies, confrontations, throwing sticks and stones and words and verbiage at other people, which we've seen off and on. We see it in D.C. We see it all over the place. What you do with that is that how can we assist those people? How can we, kind of aid them in getting out of that goop and that it's a futile thing with humanity. We know that aggressive tendencies, attacking each other, blowing up each other, shooting each other, killing each other, destroying an environment, destroying life, that never works. It never has, and it never will. So, today we're going to do a eternal love saturation along with Archangel Raphael's emerald green healing light flame. So we're going to do that on all inhabitants of the planet. In this way, it will literally saturate those that are filled with anger, that have aggressive tendencies, that are combative, that try to cause harm through verbal attacks on people, that try to do physical harm, because it goes from the verbal to the physical, and it just continues on. So it's like an addiction of aggression. And there's no debating it. It is aggression. And that's what it comes out to be. It is a reflection of the turmoil within that person, period. So, if you will, go to where you're comfortable and not going to be interrupted, which you probably already are, and relax. And find a place in your life that you've experienced that you knew you relaxed, because you only know that you're relaxed. So you find that place and you relive it. And if you don't find a place, then create one for yourself so that you can relax from head to toe. And as you're doing this, you begin to breathe. As I talk, you will breathe anywhere from 3 to 6 inhales and exhales. Your inhale through the nostrils, through the nose, is divine positive energy. And that divine positive energy, and you hold it for 1001, 1002, 1003, that divine positive energy permeates your very existence. And it fills you with peace, calmness, love, eternal love, prosperity, abundance, and it literally saturates your very existence. And it's a cooling calmness. You can feel it in your heart mind. And you feel becoming passive and quiet and serene as you're breathing in, holding it, and as you exhale, you're literally facing all things that you view either as a fear, a frustration, anxiety, whatever it may be, that you face, you give it love, and you move through it. That's what you're breathing out. And as you breathe in, the divine positive energy is always a combination of peace, joy, prosperity, love, abundance, eternal love, eternal gratefulness and thankfulness, all coming in. And exhaling. You feel yourself become totally balanced. You rise your energies. And then you go in through the heart center, the heart mind. And as you're going in deeper and deeper, you start to feel the peace, the eternal love. The closer you get your higher self, or you feel this, and then you come to an area where all around you and above you is golden white pink light, emerald green healing flaming light, purple transmuting flame swirling around you, reflecting, glowing, glittering above you, around you. You look and see your higher self, you immediately join with your higher self. You become one. And then, arm in arm, hand in hand, we all join and form our circle of light. And as we do this, we call upon all of the light beings in this solar system, all of the light beings in this galaxy, and all galaxies in the universes, of love and from love, throughout all that exists. All of these light beings, of love and from love, are asked to join us in this meditation. We call upon the archangels, the seraphim and the cherubim. We call upon the ascended masters of love and from love. We call upon the sprites and fairies. We call upon inner earth and hollow earth. We call upon all the loved ones who have passed over. All of love and from love join us in this meditation. And as they come in, our circle becomes brighter and brighter and brighter until it lights up the darkness of space. So it's like we create our own daylight out in space above the planet. And as we float up, we see our meditative sphere reflecting all the golden white pink light, purple transmuting flame, emerald green healing light, flame, all swirling and sparkling and holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. We now feel the golden pink light rain, golden white pink light rain coming down on our crown chakra, on our head, flowing in, along with the emerald green healing flame light and the purple transmuting flame. We're all protected and encased in Prime Source Creator God's eternal love. The only thing that can penetrate these spheres is eternal love. And as we vibrate, we begin to feel the rain saturate our bodies from head to toe and then begin to wave out across the planet. And like I've said, in rainstorms where you see sheets of rain going across the ground, except this isn't violent, this is soft and tender as it crosses over the planet. And it saturates all inhabitants of the planet with the emerald green, flaming, healing light, purple transmuting flame, and the golden, white, pink light of eternal love. What this does for many of heals everyone, saturates them in healing emerald green, flaming light. It transmutes all negative, aggressive tendencies as far as destruction and harming another and harming life on the planet. Neutralizes those. And the eternal love floods them and it literally evacuates and eliminates their aggressive tendencies as far as anger, frustration, aggression, destructive tendencies, harmful attitudes. And it literally melts that away. It allows them to become at peace with themselves. And when we are at peace with ourselves, we have no motivation to harm anyone or anything, whether it be verbally or physically, whatsoever. That's when you know you have reached a peace and a level of balance with yourself and have connected with your higher self, and you love yourself and you love others. And you wish no harm upon anyone. So we feel this and we experience because we're sending this out, and it's connecting and saturating all inhabitants of the planet. So we feel this euphoric and this heightening of energy to lift those that are stuck in the goop, and to allow the goop to be burned away and to be disintegrated and transmuted into neutralized substance, so that everyone begins to flourish, expand, enjoy their existence, and appreciate their existence, and respect and honor all life on the planet. If we feel this through our heart-mind, we visualize it through our heart-mind, we see it, we expand upon it, and this action that we've taken, this meditation that we've put into play, will continue to assist any who are in turmoil, whether it be drug abuse, whether it be addictions, whether it be self-abuse, whether it be anger towards others, aggressive verbal attacks on people, physical attacks on people, anything that shows a lack of respect and honor toward each other. Because we must alleviate that. We are moving upward and forward, and that just doesn't operate or function in a peaceful, loving togetherness, a new paradigm, a new earth. We experience this. You can feel the energy. You can see the energy as it penetrates, saturates all inhabitants of the planet, all of humanity, all that there is, at peace, in prosperity, in abundance, in happiness, in joy, and bliss, with oneself, connecting with the higher self, and with everyone else. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. Imagine as we lift others, as we assist them, we communicate with their higher selves. So we just basically ask permission. Can we talk with you? And interacting. Doesn't it make sense that this energy that we all have is spread across, helps those that might be stuck, that might be in turmoil, and helps them rise, helps them in their vibrational frequencies get to a higher level, so that these conflicts they have and these different aggressive actions that they take verbally and physically are eliminated. They start to realize that it harms them to put this energy out towards others, that it literally harms them. And we all know that that's a proven fact, because you can research it and look it up and read about it, that everything that we put out is magnified coming back. So everything that we put out, every verbal attack, every physical attack, every negative thought towards others, it comes back magnified to us because of the fact that we're a reflection. We all reflect each other, see? So since we're all connected and part of each other, these things, and I'm sure you've all experienced it one time or another, if you really think about it, that what you put out there, it does come back to you. One way, shape, form, or another. It's just like when people want, certain good things and nice things to happen in their life, and then they try to attract it and everything, and they try to put themselves in a peaceful state, in an abundant and thankful and grateful and appreciative state, and then they get irritated and their patience drops and they get angry and they start saying, this is crap, this doesn't work, and the heck with it, why is this happening? They send that anger out, and guess what? It's magnified, and it comes back to them. That's why you see some people that are in this perpetual angry thing. They become jealous of others, and then they start becoming combative, and it just fuels. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire, but they don't correlate it. They don't connect it. So it just continues in their lives off and on. And then it can turn into biological disorders and so on and so forth, as all of you know, and some of us have experienced through our lives. So it's so important that we understand that we are here to help each other and assist each other. That's what we're here to do. We're here to love one another. We're here to enjoy our lives without harming each other and without harming life on the planet and the ecosystem and environment. We respect and honor all life, period. We bow to the prime source creator God in each other. We honor each other. We respect each other. And it's hard. I know it's hard to respect some people because of how they act and everything. But once you understand why they're being that way, then it becomes to make sense. They're caught. They could be on their dark path. You don't know. It's just what's in them, the prime source creator God, the God spark that's in them, is divine. It is wondrous. It is loving. It is caring. It is joyous. It is bliss. I've posted the Time for Change call that we did last night. So it should be up sometime today at iqdcalls.com, which I thank for posting those so that more and more people can listen to them and go over them. And, if you hear things that you want to know more about, we will respond. I will respond. I'll get an email to you so that we can get you with the right people to help you and assist you. There's a lot of people in need of this technology, so it can help them. It can help them without harming them, and that's the key important. We're looking for stopgaps to help people without harming them, and so we will, answer everybody and get everybody taken care of as time's going on here, intended to. As every Wednesday, we will have another Time for Change call to get this in. The purpose of this is to get this information out, to get it out to people so that they can review it, look at it, feel the vibration of it, and see what they want to do with it, and take what you want out of the information. It's directed to people that have certain needs and requirements and help and assistance, and that's what this is about, to help as many people as we can, as often as we can. And as I mentioned last night, I will be doing I'll be a guest on the Sheldon Nadell PAO webinar for September 23rd. Now, it's going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern, so that day we will adjust the time for the meditation to 2 p.m. instead of 3 p.m. So it's September 23rd at 2 p.m. for the meditation. And I'll keep announcing it right up until the time. So, I'll be on that webinar. I'll be covering a handful of subjects so that people from their group can hear and listen, and so that we can just basically continually spread and group as many people together and expand the meditations so that we can literally enforce the goodness and the eternal love and the happiness for all of humanity, so that we can come together in larger and larger and larger and larger and larger numbers. And I'm getting a lot of emails from people that are witnessing and experiencing things, and that none of them are negative. They're all positive. They're all enlightening. And what we may do here on one of the Time for Change calls is go over a couple of people's experiences since they've been doing meditations, and how their lives have shifted and their direction and how they view things. So for the rest of the day, you may want to just kind of, take this meditation and comprehend, which I'm sure you all will, of the saturation of this healing light and the eternal love and the golden white pink light, and how this washes over those that are disrupted, that are angry, that are, maybe fighting themselves. But to help them and assist them with this, and to maybe help their vibrational frequency rise, get them out of that muck and out of that old way of being, say. Isn't it interesting that people will profess all of these things and all of these new ideas, but they contradict themselves because of their actions, say? Because the where we're going with the new earth and with the golden age is basically a time of peace and prosperity and joy and bliss, and respecting ourselves and loving each other and respecting others and honoring one another's presence. Now, that doesn't fit with the old way of conflict, bashing each other, attacking each other, discrediting each other, and that doesn't fit. And I'm sure you'll all agree, something's not right there, okay? So you might want to just kind of, have that blend and picture it at times during the course of the day and into the evening. And what I ask for you is that you're showered all day and into the evening with eternal love, great abundance, prosperity, and wealth, great and wonderful health from head to toe, inside and out, and wonderful and great abundant peace, bliss, happiness, and joy. And we'll be back here Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, September 7th, 2018.